Third Sunday in ordinary time. My dear friends, last Sunday we reflected that He is not God of dead, but in God of alive. And He is alive. And life, there is life after death. And today He's speaking about end times, because it's the 33rd Sunday. We are heading towards the end of the ordinary time. And today He's saying this temple, for them, temple is most important place in their lives. When it comes to Jerusalem temple, there are three significances because of the temple: place of worship and presence of God, Jehovah Shammah, and also they believe heaven and earth is connected in the temple. So even they were exiled, they had to come to Jerusalem as the place of worship. So, and when it comes to the temple, King Solomon built the first temple, and that is their grandeur, that's their pride. And Babylonians and many other pagans destroyed it in exiles. And after the Babylonian exile, King Herod rebuilt this temple. It took about 36 years and long time to rebuild the temple. And in Jesus' time, the temple is about 36 acres. And the Lord is saying, in the temple now we had been reflecting where Jesus was going towards Jerusalem in all these ordinary time Sundays. And now, according to scholars, He entered Jerusalem, and this is the Holy Week, where He cleansed the temple on Monday. Sunday He entered, and now it's most likely it's the Tuesday. He's speaking about it. When they were speaking high about the temple, when they were boasting about it, the Lord is saying, this will be destroyed. And it's a complete thunderbolt on them. For them it's a terrible thing. They could have even killed the Lord then and there for that particular statement. So even John chapter 2, we find how He says, I will break this temple and rebuild it 3 days. Now what is the Lord is saying? Lord is saying, even in John chapter 4 verse 21, to Samaritan woman, He's saying, there would be a time where you won't worship in that mountain and that temple. You will worship in the spirit and in spirit. And the presence of God would be in you, not a place. For that He has to break that temple. Of course it happened. This prophecy took place in 70 AD with the Emperor Titus. They completely destroyed the temple. So my dear friends, God has to break you to build you something. Their frame has to be broken for Him to build it again. But then those who are connected would be saved. The same knife that prunes the vine. Some branches would be taken away and put to fire, destroyed. Some branches which won't bear fruit would be cut off. And in the same time, same knife would prune the others. Same fire will melt the wax and hardens the clay. Same fire, same thing. So that's exactly those who are connected. This destruction has meaning. But if your temple, your whims, your fancies, your dreams, your ideals, and your greed, what you hold on to this world, then they thought they would never see this destruction. One brick was so strong, it's about 10 feet long width and breadth. It's so deep and so heavy. How this could happen? But then yet it happened. Think about your life. The Lord is saying, everything that you have in this world, everything will be collapsing, will collapse one day. So that's exactly the letter to Prophet Malachi is saying, day is coming burning like an oven. So imagine with fire, everything would be destroyed. But then when you make a cake or a pot, you put in fire, it is seasoned in fire, same fire. would melt the wax and strengthens the clay. Same experience, my dear friends. So the Lord is saying, when the thing is destroyed, don't be disheartened. Don't be disheartened. Don't be scared. End of the world, they ask the very wrong question. When will be this? That's not the question. Let that be happen. That's not up to us. Even the Son of Man does not know the day where the world's end can happen. But the Lord is saying, before that you have a duty to complete. Nations will rise and fight and calamities would occur, but then before that, they will lay their hand on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and prisoners. And you will be brought before kings and governors for my name's sake. There you have a duty. That's exactly why letter to Thessalonians, my dear friend, Thessalonians, the second reading, they had a problem with Parousia, second coming. They thought the Lord would come immediately, so they started soft pedaling. They started taking things for granted. They started just leaving the responsibilities behind, having a cushy life because the Lord is coming. That's exactly why the Lord is saying, St. Paul is saying, if anyone is not willing to work, let him not eat. So end of the world would happen, but then you are here with a purpose. You are here with a purpose. You have a duty to fulfill. In each and every moment that you go through terrible rejection, suffering, you have a purpose there. There is no pain, there is no gain without pain. It's going to be a moment of witness, the Lord is saying. This will be your opportunity to bear witness. Holy Spirit would tell, you don't have to worry about what we are going to say in those catastrophes, in those dagger wars, in those situations. No. So the Holy Spirit will lead you. That's exactly what the Lord wants you to give you, not a particular temple. Rather, the Lord is saying, that temple is me. In John chapter 3, John chapter 2, we find it. That temple is me. I am that temple. 3 days I am going to build it. That's about the resurrection. You read 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16, the Lord is saying, you are that temple. And also 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 18, you are that temple. So you bear the presence, Jehoshama, you bear the presence of the Lord. So you will have that direction within you. So in your life, whatever you hold on, you might have to give up. That is your cross. But then, my dear friends, the Lord is saying, you will be hated by many, by my name's sake, but not a hair of your head will perish. Mind that word. Not a hair of your head will perish. Of course, it will fall. You have to go through pain. But then He will never let your pain go down drain. All what you have to endure, all what you have to go through, all the terrible struggle that you are undergoing will have meaning. So don't be scared of letting go. Don't be scared of destruction. When your frame is broken, when your plan is broken, when your dream is crushed, exactly if the Lord wants to execute His plan in your life, your temple has to be broken. Don't be scared. But then those who hold on to that temple, that particular plan, greedily, stingily, will be destroyed with the plan. But then if the Lord is your plan, but if your Lord is your target, if your Lord is your desire, you will always live, my dear friends. Those who want to save them will be destroyed. Those who want to give up their life will be saved. So that's exactly what the Lord is saying. Remember, my dear friends, all the human structures, all your plans, all your dreams will be destroyed. It's all in vain. But then, if you are here with a purpose to fulfill the Lord's desire, do Lord's dream in your life, each and every moment would be a moment of witness. So pain is power. In the pain, you will bear witness. You will say that my God is bigger than my problem. I have a life eternal. All what I go through will be rewarded later. So I have that vision and mission in my life. So my dear friends, think about it. Think about your calling. Think about your temple. And you become His temple. and you bear Him, your presence would give others encouragement and message. You are going to be the message and also the messenger. Think about it. Have a nice day. May God bless you.